Welcome back to Paper Highlighter. Today, we're diving into the dramatic developments between Dempsey Wilkinson and Statler Riley on 90 Day Fiancé the Other Way. Their relationship, once filled with promise, is now strained under the weight of their contrasting personalities. As they travel through Europe, tensions rise, revealing Dempsey's true colors and testing the limits of their love. The unraveling of Dempsey Wilkinson and Statler Riley's relationship unfolds in the latest episode of 90 Day Fiancé the Other Way. As they travel through Europe, their differing personalities put their bond to the test. Dempsey, a free spirit from England, longs for a nomadic lifestyle, while Statler, hailing from Texas, seeks stability and routine to manage her anxiety. Although Statler relocated to England with dreams of a future with Dempsey, she began to question their compatibility early in their journey. Statler sold all her possessions and incurred significant debt to buy a van that is registered solely in Dempsey's name. The couple is now living in the van as they journey through England and France. This marks their first experience cohabitating, and they are facing the challenges of living in close quarters under unpredictable conditions. As Statler's anxiety increases, she begins to recognize that Dempsey may not be able to help soothe her fears. Statler worried Dempsey was using her. Statler grew increasingly concerned that Dempsey was taking advantage of her financially. While Dempsey had to quit her job to travel, Statler was able to continue working remotely, making her the sole provider for the couple. As the reality of their situation became clearer, Statler started to feel exploited. During Season 6 of 90 Day Fiancé the Other Way, Statler was funding their travels, so she felt understandably frustrated when Dempsey later disclosed that she had some savings. Statler questioned why she had rushed to finance the van when Dempsey hadn't contributed her own money. Given that van life had been Dempsey's lifelong dream, Statler worried she was merely a means for Dempsey to travel without an income. Dempsey had no sympathy for Statler during a panic attack. On the ferry ride from England to France, the differences between Statler and Dempsey's personalities became strikingly clear. Statler's fear of boats and susceptibility to seasickness left her feeling overwhelmed with anxiety. Meanwhile, Dempsey enjoyed the picturesque journey, seemingly unaware of Statler's struggles. As Statler's anxiety intensified, Dempsey confronted her about not being able to enjoy the experience. Despite Statler's pleas for some space and silence, Dempsey dismissed her requests. Regardless of the specifics of their argument, Dempsey's lack of consideration during Statler's panic attack raised concerns about her commitment to the relationship, reinforcing Statler's suspicions that Dempsey may not be as invested as she was. Dempsey was unsupportive of Statler's need to work. On Statler's first day of working in the van, everything seemed to go wrong. She struggled with poor cellular service, which rendered her Wi-Fi hotspot useless, and the adapter for her monitor didn't fit in the van. Recently returning from an extended vacation, Statler was anxious that her inability to work could jeopardize her job. Panicked, Dempsey went to town in search of a new adapter, but admitted she didn't feel any urgency to return to the van. Instead, she took the time to enjoy the sights of Chamonix, casually stating she would go sightseeing whether Statler's working or not. Dempsey's carefree attitude was baffling, especially since Statler was waiting for her to return with the necessary equipment. When Dempsey finally came back, she suggested they go sightseeing together the next day. Statler reminded her that she had work to do, but Dempsey seemed completely unaware that Statler's income was essential, meaning she had to show up and demonstrate her reliability. Statler expressed her frustration, saying she felt not supported at all. While Dempsey was off in fairyland where things are amazing all the time and life is wonderful, Dempsey acts like Statler is ruining her travels. Despite knowing about Statler's insecurities and anxiety, Dempsey often criticized her for having a negative attitude. Dempsey desired a carefree partner, a quality Statler struggled to embody. This suggests that Dempsey either failed to consider Statler's needs while planning their travels or chose to disregard them altogether. The reality of Statler's work schedule created an even larger rift between the two. Statler informed Dempsey that she would need to work for the next 30 days to make up for her time off. In response, Dempsey complained about not having a partner who could enjoy traveling with her. It didn't occur to Dempsey to find a way for them to experience the sights together. Dempsey's attitude raises questions about her expectations, given that she was aware Statler had to work. It seems Dempsey may not have considered Statler's role in their dynamic at all, focusing solely on her own desires and the pursuit of her dream of van life. Dempsey's laid-back laid-back attitude often leaves her unaware of Statler's needs, leading to the impression that Statler may have been correct all along. Dempsey seems to have brought her along primarily for financial support. As the gap between them widens, their relationship grows increasingly fragile. The future looks uncertain for the couple on 90 Day Fiancé the Other Way.